President Trump comments on the first ever American Pope. He announces a major trade deal with the UK, and he appoints Judge Jeanine Pirro to a top spot. Here's the top 5 reasons Trump is trending today. All right, number 1 reason Trump is trending today. Number 1 story worldwide today. The Catholic Church elects its first ever American Pope. Pope Leo XIV, Robert Prevost, is now the new pontiff. President Donald Trump commented on this today, saying, "Congratulations to Cardinal Robert Francis Prevost, who was just named Pope. It is such an honor to realize that he is the first American Pope. What excitement and what a great honor for our country. I look forward to meeting Pope Leo XIV. It will be a very meaningful moment." President Donald Trump also spoke about this outside the White House today. Now, how awesome is it going to be that for the 250th anniversary of the country, there will be an American Pope for the first time in the history of the Catholic Church? It's an exciting time. Now, obviously, I posted a video before breaking this down. Pope Leo XIV doesn't seem to see eye to eye with President Donald Trump. He's past history of posts on Twitter. Do not treat Trump and his team kindly, especially when it comes to social issues like mass immigration, illegal immigration, and things of that nature. So, but this is a new dawn here for the Catholic Church, a new pope, new opportunities. It is an American Pope. Trump, again, this is one of these great things that falls in President Trump's lap here because they cheated him out of his second term, and he gets this term instead where he gets a World Cup. He gets the Olympics. He's got an NFL draft. He's got the 250th anniversary of the country, and an American Pope is elected during this term. It's unbelievable. So Pope Leo XIV, new Pope for the Catholic Church. Number 2 reason Trump is trending today, he announces a major trade deal with the UK. The UK folds after Trump put that 90-day grace period in there, and they come to the table first. This will be the first of many countries to come to the table and negotiate with Trump, and we ended up with the better end of the deal. Trump posting some of the breakdown of this deal. New market access, $5 billion. Exports, tariff revenue, $6 billion. External revenue, UK tariffs were 5.1%. They are now 1.8%. U.S. tariffs were 3.4%, now 10%. Also, unprecedented access to the UK market, ethanol, beef, cereal, fruits, vegetables, animal feed, tobacco, soft drinks, shellfish, textiles, chemicals, machinery, and more. It's also a banger for the steel and aluminum trading union, pharmaceuticals, the farming industry, airplane parts. So this was a all-around big deal for President Donald Trump to get the UK to come to the table like this. It is one of many countries that will fold under the art of the deal with President Donald Trump. We know many more will be lined up to do this. President Trump also telling people invest in the stock market because when this thing is finally done, there is going to be a boom like you've never seen before. So President Donald Trump getting it done with the UK deal today. Number 3 reason Trump is trending today after that Rhino Senator Tom Tillis blocked Ed Martin for the U.S. Attorney position in Washington, D.C. President Trump makes a sidestep now, and he nominates Judge Jeanine Pirro, who is a real firecracker. Trump saying this today about Judge Jeanine Pirro. I am pleased to announce that Judge Jeanine Pirro will be appointed interim U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia. Jeanine was Assistant District Attorney for Westchester County, New York, and then went on to serve as County Judge and District Attorney, where she was the first woman ever to be elected to those positions during her time in office. Jeanine was a powerful crusader for victims of crime. Her establishment of Domestic Violence Bureau in the prosecutor's office was the first in the nation. She excelled in all ways. He goes down on the bottom to say, Jeanine is incredibly well qualified for this position and is considered one of the top district attorneys in the history of the state of New York. She is in a class by herself. Congratulations, Jeanine. Now, he did move Ed Martin over to another position, saying here real quickly, Ed Martin has done an amazing job as interim U.S. Attorney. He will be moving to the Department of Justice as the new Director of Weaponization Working Group, Associate Deputy Attorney General, and Pardon Attorney. So Ed Martin, of course, was being blocked by Tom Tillis, who couldn't find it in his heart. He said if this guy was in any other district, but no, not the same district as January 6th, he's still terrified about the January 6th Fedsurrection that went down. So Tom Tillis showing his true colors, a guy that needs to be primaried and get out of there quickly as possible. If you can't seem to find it in your heart because you're so scared about January 6th, you can't put this guy in there. What do you think about President Donald Trump, who pardoned all the January 6s? So Tom Tillis, get the hell out of here. Judge Jeanine Pirro is a real firecracker. She's going to be great in that position. So May ended up working out pretty good for us. So thanks, Mr. Tillis. Number 4 reason Trump is trending today. Trump's Department of Justice is now launching a criminal probe into no other than Letitia James. You love to see this. Letitia James ran on only one thing. She ran on getting Trump, using the justice system to get Trump at all costs. And that's exactly what she did. And now all of a sudden, the tide has turned and the rabbit has the gun, and she don't like it. Here was the report. The investigation began after William Pulte, director of Federal Housing and Finance Agency, wrote a letter to the U.S. Attorney Pam Bondi alleging that Letitia James has, in multiple incidences, falsified bank documents and property records to acquire government-backed assistance and loans, more favorable loan terms. Also claimed that Letitia James received deals on mortgage terms by falsifying information related to multiple properties over the course of decades. The allegations include listings of homes in Norfolk, Virginia, as her principal residence, despite living and working in New York, buying a 5-family property in Brooklyn with a loan that is only available for homes with 4 units or less, and an accusation that in 1983, Letitia James's father signed mortgage documents stating they were husband and wife. So if it couldn't happen to a better person, Letitia James deserves every bit of this investigation. I hope it drags out for a long time for her, and I hope they find her guilty at the end of it. Number 5 reason Trump is trending today. He calls for a 30-day ceasefire between Russia and Ukraine. We know this is something that is top of mind for President Donald Trump. He wants peace between Russia and Ukraine. He is working hard to establish it. Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be getting the help that he needs here. And Zelensky seems to be saying he would agree to the 30-day. It's 30 years. Should be a 30 year. Zelensky says he's okay with this 30-day ceasefire. But I would imagine Zelensky will say, well, I'll agree to it if you keep me as president for the next 30 years. You know, that's probably what he wants to see. Here he goes, President Donald Trump saying, talks with Russia, Ukraine continue. The U.S. calls for ideally a 30-day unconditional ceasefire. Hopefully, an acceptable ceasefire will be observed by both countries, and both countries will be held accountable for respecting the sanctity of these direct negotiations. If the ceasefire is not respected, the U.S. and its partners will impose further sanctions. Thousands of young soldiers are dying on a weekly basis, and everybody should want it to stop. So President Donald Trump has been a big proponent of peace. The only person really speaking up about peace when it comes to Russia, Ukraine. We know that everybody else just wanted to keep funding Ukraine, taking the taxpayer money and pissing it away and keeping this war going on as long as possible. And Zelensky's willing to sacrifice every single male living in Ukraine before he'll relinquish his power. Trump trying to get this deal done, and I love him for it. That's the breakdown I got for you guys. If you enjoy these rundowns, make sure you follow the podcast so you can hear the top 5 reasons why Trump is trending each and every day.
Trump is trending, he's everywhere. From the news to the cat babies in our air.